We welcome you to the high banks of Daytona for our second visit here in the Raycon Everyday Earbuds 250. Thank you for joining us in this special race as we start the round of 8. That's right, BRL playoffs continue here in the round of 8 at Daytona. We're here, we're a little late, but we made it. We're going to bring you live Daytona action as we've got carnage on the track. We have had carnage on the track with 13 drivers starting this race, and right now down to about 10. Arctic Owl being our latest victim. Let's take you up front with the racing so far. Gibson in the number 38 leading this race. And he's looking good while doing it. That is Gibson. Coleman in second place. And he is bringing the action around here now. Coleman, obviously, big race for him in Brands Hatch. He continues. He is chasing in the round of 8 as well. As he makes a move. Let's go third place. Dale Jr. Round of 8. Dale Jr. able to make it through. He's looking extremely strong right now with 10 laps complete out of 100. And looking very strong, looking to try and continue that in the number 88 Superman National Guards Chevrolet. Hyundai in fourth place, looking to continue his strong run. Round of 8 participant. Several wins on the season. He started up front, drifted a little bit. He's down to fourth, riding along, plenty of race to go. Wes in fifth place, round of 8 participant, and got that Skittles, fire-looking Skittles race car. Very simple, yet very impactful driving for PBR. He sits fifth. Behind him, back in black, round of 8 participant. Driving, looking good in the throwback DuPont Chevrolet. Skitty Brave, you got it. Round of 8 participant, running 7th right now. He's just chilling out. He started on pole, believe it or not. Just gonna chill out for now and ride along. Trayshawn, not a round of 8 participant whatsoever, but he is running in the number 45. Sports Clips, it looks like. TRD Toyota, and yeah, that's right. And he is riding along in 8th place. 9th place, a beloved car. He was eliminated, not a round of 8 participant. He's looking to try to just run, get some laps to stay in the battle for the top 12. We had 13 to start this race. As you can see, the DNF ticket, we've already had 1 caution. We're sorry for the late start on the broadcast, but we are here. And of course, here in the back, the number 5 car, XR8 in round of 8 participants. He's got a lot of work to do if he's going to get himself back up front. Speaking of back up front, let's get you back up front with the action here at Daytona as they start to break away 2 by 2 by 2. Now, of course, with the package that they're running, they are allowed to bump draft. They are allowed to bump draft. They are not allowed to lock their bumpers and to stay hooked up. So, that being said, we got a driver in pit road. Let's figure out who that is. That is Skitty Brave. Skitty Brave in pit road early. This is an unscheduled pit stop. Must have got some damage some kind of way. He is in pit road getting that repaired. That's definitely going to set him back. In any case, they're allowed to lock bumpers. They are not allowed to hold that lock. They are not allowed to lock bumpers. They're allowed to bump draft, which is a significant difference. And we're seeing how that is affecting the racing. But we see the 2-car tandem starting to break away. These 2 up front looking strong. And then, of course, Dale, Hyundai, both back here looking strong as well. The key to this style of racing also, stay in the bubble. You have to stay in the bubble. And you see these guys separate. Obviously, the car behind, couple things. Could lose without the air on the front nose. Car's a little lighter. Also, that draft is going to, that back car is not going to be allowed to get air to the radiator to be able to cool that car. So you got to step out sometimes to keep that engine cool and keep it from blowing up. And last but not least, these guys want to stay in the bubble to manipulate the air. The closer you can get without bump drafting, the faster you're going to be able to go. Last time we were here for the BRL 500, the night show, the very first race of the season, I was on the track and Woozy Emu was in here broadcasting for me. Now, funny story, I was supposed to be on track for this race. Things didn't work out that way, but we're here to bring you live coverage of this race. I'm gonna see if I can get me some help. See if I can give me some help up here in the broadcast booth. In the meantime, Gibson, I think he's caught up with Skitty. Yes. And so a couple things could happen. Skitty could try to latch on now. He's experienced. He's got some a good run here. He could actually try and catch this. We got Wilder. What's going on, man? First of all, you started this race. What happened? Oh, man. Yeah, that's happened once or twice. Yeah, it is. But welcome to the broadcast booth. If you are new, yes, your audio should be included. If not, just see if you can include your audio. By the way, to my fans that are watching, if you are not already and you're new to the stream, please hit that follow button. Be a part of the community. And, of course, you can catch this race and many more races that have been broadcasted in this series, this season's races, as well as seasons past, on our official YouTube channel, Stream Monster 27. Now, back to the racing action here at the Raycon Everyday Earbuds 250, reminding you to shop Raycon, the Everyday Earbuds. Perfect for anything that you need to do. Small, compact, efficient. You put them in, they will not fall out of your ears. They stick in, they're very comfortable. They have awesome sound, and they have awesome features. More will be described later on in this broadcast. So, Wilder, obviously, new to the series. What has stood out to you so far as you have ran a few races here and there with us here in BRL?
I'll give you one tip. If you join this league, don't follow the one who leads you straight into a wall. That's what I did my first race, and I fell it, and I ended up in a wall.
Definitely don't want to be doing that.
And make sure your controller has perfectly good batteries and is plugged up to something that can stay connected.
Always get a wired controller. There you go. Wired controllers go underrated often,
yes.
More often than not. I learned a long time ago.
They're perfect for this. They're perfect for this.
Yeah.
Don't be like me and be a stupid person and have batteries that almost died. And that did die.
I'm really impressed so far at Dale Jr., who's riding fourth place. Dale is.
Can you invite me?
Oh, yeah. Thought you were in here.
I just left a second ago.
Let's see if I can do that. Oh.
Okay, I'm joining.
All right. Anyway, I'm thoroughly impressed with Dale Jr. and the way he's looking out here, riding in the fourth position. I told Dale before the race started, go for it all. Go get this win. And he is not disappointed to this point. He's running extremely strong, keeping that car together. And just the maturation of Dale Jr. from the time that he started in years ago when I met him to now. I mean, it's just awesome to see. Almost won the BRL 500 last season. You can check that out there on Stream Monster 27. That was an awesome and epic race. Awesome finish. Dale couldn't quite get it done. But much like last race at Daytona. He's running up front as they pass the lap car of Skitty Brave now. So
I would just like to say something. I had a little talk with Back in Black earlier. He said he gonna come whip some butt when it comes to 10 to go, and he probably hasn't doubted me until it comes to 10 to go. I'm gonna be mad if he doesn't.
Well, get ready to be disappointed because normally Back in Black's promises and comments they normally fall by the wayside when they get up in here. But we'll see. He might surprise us.
Junior was in 4th. He's kind of in 7th now.
Yeah, he's doing really good so far. Moving further back in the field, speaking of Back in Black, he is running in that number 9 car. He's running 5th place. And Black has got Wes, who's going to try to pass him. And some blocking going on the back stretch already. You see a little contact there, a little bump drafted.
I would just like to know what the tire wear on these things are.
Yeah, I think they get, well, tire wear at Daytona is not going to be that bad anyway.
And fuel, I mean, I'm
they
looking
can
at
go
Black's
in a
fuel.
field run to about
He's getting pretty close
30.
to the end of his run.
Yeah, you can go about 30 laps, 32 laps, depending on how you take care of your fuel. You can go about that far before having to pit, but you're going to be bone dry when you do. We'll see how long these guys decide to stretch the fuel.
Yeah.
We go back.
Go
huge
racing.
drop off between. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What'd you say?
I said Go Racing is our leader.
Yeah. I was gonna say Treshawn back here, beloved, way off the pace. You can see the huge drop off in there, and really you can see the drop off in comparison. They're just not in a straight line, not connected.
He's
together.
just way off of it.
Yeah, they're off the pace quite a bit here, but
That's the guy I followed in
anything
my
can
first
happen.
race.
Anything and everything can happen here at Daytona, and it normally does. So we'll pay close attention to them throughout the race too. They're not out of it. And then of course XR8, he actually needs to have a good day if he's going to continue to push towards the Final Four. We'll keep an eye on. That's right. Winner of this race, if it is a chase contender, will move on to the Final Four. Winning, you're in. We'll be able to chase for that $100 that is up for grabs.
Sadly,
For a driver that is not a chaser, they will be able to push for that $20 that's up for grabs for the winner of the battle of the top 16. So, a lot to push for. And right now, 2 chasers up front. Gibson.
I want to know what is the difference in between tire wear between the leader and 7th.
Well, I will say this: Black, West, pit road. First takers.
Ooh.
Now let's see if they bring anybody with them. Right now it's just those guys. So now let's see how the leaders react to that. Let's also pay attention to pit exits because that has brought out cautions in the past. So first, our leaders, they going to pit road? Nope. They're gonna stay out. How about our other drivers circling around to get out back on track? I went too far. There we go. Here they are circling around. Got to be careful. And
I think the leaders are going to come in this time.
So now the 54, the 9, they've already pitted. It's lap 28. Now, you can go an extra couple laps. Got another driver in pit road. That is Treshawn. He's going to pit.
If the 38 and 3 don't come this
out.
time, they got to go next time. They're going next time.
We're going to go around again. Let's get a better picture of exactly what we're talking about. Let's take a look, shall we? 6% on that fuel, so they're going to have to go, maybe stretch it one more time around if they're going to really push it. These guys are, of course, the leaders. They burn the most fuel. They got one more time around, but that next time they had better be bringing it to pit road. I know Gibson. He's probably going to bring it in this time. You actually may decide to stretch the fuel just a little bit. Another driver in pit road.
I think if he stretches,
that is fifth place.
Beloved.
Beloved is in pit road right now. So let's see your leaders. Are they going to pit? Yes, sir. They are going to pit. In goes Gibson. Coleman
and he also
right
got rear-ended.
Let's see who else is going to pit. That's not going to bring in that next group. So that's Coleman, who's going to take the, Coleman who's going to take the lead here. No. Yeah. That's
Coleman
Hyundai
pitted.
who's going to take the lead.
It's going to be Aiden.
Hyundai's going to take the lead.
Aiden's our leader.
Hyundai is our leader. He took the lead and he did not pit, so those two are going to be the ones that's going to pit next.
Aiden just pitted.
So let's see what they decide to do. Got to be
Hyundai's pitting.
Hyundai's coming in.
Dale Jr.'s coming in.
Going to come in too. Smart move by Dale. That's going to surrender the lead, however, to obviously your next group. Now let's see if they can get out in time. Second, third, fourth rather. Coming up quick, coming up hot. That's Coleman.
I think they're
going to
get him.
assume the lead. Yeah, Coleman's going to get him.
Got it.
New leader.
Coleman
in the 3. And this time, Gibson pushing him. We'll have to keep an eye on and run that tape back. I believe Hyundai and Dale illegal pit exit. Did not exit safely. Got to ride all the way around to the back stretch in order to merge onto the field. That will be a points penalty. Beloved car in pit road now.
I would say that's one of the biggest mistakes a driver can make is not entering on the track safely, especially at Daytona.
Absolutely.
It's what can kill your whole race right there.
Coleman, Gibson, leaders right now as the field is gapped apart. 32 of 100 with a 20-lap overtime. So these guys right now, all it takes though, one mistake, one issue, a turn, a miscalculation, and we will have a caution. So stay tuned, guys. It's not going to stay spread out forever. I'm telling you, every time I say that, something happens. So
is there stage cautions?
No, there are no stage cautions. No, it is straight through.
This is definitely going to make it more interesting.
Yeah, field strategy could be everything here, but I'm telling you,
yes,
more times than not, a caution comes out and changes the whole scope of this race. It's happened every 500 we have had. Why would we stop at this Daytona race? Back in black, inching very quickly up to Dale and Hyundai, who just now got connected. When you look at those two, West and the 9 of black, this is what we're talking about when it comes to that bubble. Black using everything, using all the tactics to make sure that he can and indeed does keep West on his back bumper. There you see what it looks like from that angle as he tries to keep black or keep West on him so that they can have maximum speed. There you see the contact there. The bubble's broken.
Is that a lap car leader coming up to
max speed?
I think the leaders are starting to catch a lapper.
The leaders have a ways to go before they catch the lap car.
Unless he just pitted.
All right, so let's go through your running order real quick. Let's take you through the field, lap 35. Coleman, your leader in that Lowe's machine, looking good. Got a good drafted partner.
Racing right behind him.
Gibson trying to break the draft there, stay within that bubble. Gibson sitting second. That Texas Roadhouse, excuse me, Chevrolet for Elite Racing. Proud to have him on board.
Yes.
Wish I was out there with him.
Wait, he
Hyundai
drives for you?
Yeah.
What cars are on your team?
Hyundai in the 39 being passed by Dale Jr. This is not what the doctor ordered. There you see the side-by-side. Dale gonna get around. I think Hyundai was like, hey, man, I'll push you. You just hold that line. I'll push you. And that can be the scariest and most tricky part of drafting is the rotations in line. And I think that will precipitate a caution quicker than anything else. They get it sorted out. That means that Hyundai's gonna drop a position. Dale moves up to third. Now let's see if they can gain any headway on the people above them. Fifth place, West. And West and Black have switched places. So now West is leading that two-car tandem. There's Black. He's not locking bumpers. See a slight bump. And he lets off, a bump again, and a little bit of trouble there. That's going to make them pay in the lap times.
Yes. I think he's stalling his car.
Well, what he's doing is dragging that clutch so that the car behind him can catch up a little bit.
No, I think Black is. Because if you see when he gets closer to his bumper, his car slowly eases back and you like hear him pop in a clutch. Or he puts it in neutral, does something. That looks like a bumper lock.
Oh, no, excuse me, not all alone. He's got Skitty Brave with him. This is Treshawn riding his seventh place.
Is that just me or is that a bumper lock?
Treshawn getting some help by Skitty Brave, our defending champion. And he is making sure that he stays on the lead. I have a little bit of trouble holding that car still. That's going to affect the lap time and allow Skitty Brave on by. So he's going to try to follow the path of Skitty. That's Skitty on by. Skitty Brave up to 7th. Speaking of Skitty, chose to drop back early. If it were me and I'm starting on the front row, I'm not dropping back. You know, I'm not. Now, if I get to be in 5th, 6th, 7th, yeah, I'll drop back. But if I'm starting on pole and I can stay up there, I'm going to stay up there for as long as I can. I'm going to battle it out. I don't care. If I get wrecked, I'd rather get wrecked battling for the lead than battling for 90th. Right now, him by himself with no Treshawn, no drafted partner. He is dead in the water with the leaders coming up once again to lap him there, making excellent time. Aiden, another driver, needs some help. Needs a caution. None coming right now, it looks like. And Aiden getting ready to get lapped by the leaders who are coming very, very quickly. They're going to try to navigate lap traffic. Beloved car already lapped. And Beloved is trying to hang in there. One thing he knows he cannot do right now is DNF. Oh, we got car stopped. We're going to have a caution. Car stopped on the racetrack. Oh, that's the 54 and the 9. The 54 and the 9. Back in black.
Let me see his damage.
And West. Pit road closed. Transmission damage for West. So he was able to keep it together. Black, let's see. Back in black. No damage. But that spin is going to bring out our second caution of the day. And that comes out on lap 41.
Was there a caution for me?
Change the pit strategy just a little bit. It is going to change the pit strategy just a little bit.
I wonder how these guys are going to react to it. If they're going to pit or they're going to stay out and try to make it.
Exactly.
This could really shake up the whole running order.
More about the sponsor of this race, Raycon, and their everyday earbuds. I own a pair myself, and I tell you what, they have been the best earbuds I've ever had in my life. Very compact. They have different modes, including a mode that you can select to be able to hear your surroundings while having them in your ear. It amplifies the surrounding noises around you. It's called awareness mode. Allows you to be able to hear what's going on around you, which I think is awesome. When you have those earbuds in your ears, it does cancel noise to some degree. It's important to be able to hear what's going on around you. Beautiful colors as well. Mine is blue with its own charging case. Everything is so well designed. Quality is great. I definitely would recommend this product for you personally. Shop Raycon and the Raycon Everyday earbuds. And that's why it's named after this race here for BRL. So check that out on their official website. And before long, I'll be giving promo codes. Hopefully, one day. All right, so pit road will be open this time. I think if you're anyone on the racetrack, you're going to go ahead and pit, being kind of halfway through the cycle, as you've got the one of Beloved is going to get his lap back. Pit road's open this time. So let's see if they actually choose to pit or whether they wait for Beloved to get his lap back. Now, according to BRL rules, driver gets his lap back when pit road is open. He can either pit with the group or go get his lap back, but it does not delay the opening of pit road for a driver to get his lap back. So let's see if they follow those rules in place or whether the officials make some adjustments to those.
Yes.
I wonder what their pace speed is, because it certainly doesn't feel like 70.
They were going, when I was in there, they were going about 45, 50. Everybody kept saying 70.
Yeah, pace speed is 70.
Man, we were rearing each other like freaking crazy. It was terrible in the back.
All right,
we didn't know when to go. We weren't going proper speed. I was rearing to the guy in front of me about 6 times because brake checks.
Okay, well, we'll work on this. Okay. In any case, the 9, the 54, stay out, and day 9 is going to lead the lap.
Speed like it should have been. I think the 54 is trying to save some fuel on that bottom.
Now, I think you almost have to if you're black and
I don't get why black
ain't. A, you brought out the caution. B, now you've got to save fuel because everyone else behind you is pitted and they filled those tanks up. You're about halfway. You got about 54% or so on that. 45% now for black in that fuel tank. So you're going to definitely have to pit in the next 15 or so laps. So I definitely feel I would have pitted, but hey, what a gamble, what a risk you take in order to do that. Let's go through the quick running order. Back in black in first place, West in second. These two have been drafting off of each other all race long, and they're going to start 1-2 Dale Jr. in third. What a strong run to start the opening round of 8. And it's exactly what he needed to do. And let's hope he continues to do it as his schedule does not get easier from here. And next to him, Gibson in the 38. So these guys third, fourth on the grid. And then fifth place is the 39 of Hyundai.
I like how the two guys are working together almost this whole race are side by side on that front row.
So now will there be team orders or at least friendly orders? Drop down in front of me or leave me a gap. Let's see how this restart goes as they prepare for restart number 2. Here coming on lap 43.
But I got questions. Is there a way I can change my camera?
Yeah, so the camera toggles are at the bottom. The bottom left on the far left.
I figured it out.
If you press A. Okay, you said you figured it out. Gotcha.
Yeah, because I was getting
Here we go, coming to the green flag. Green
me.
Back in the air. We are rolling again at Daytona.
Oh, Black almost gets turned.
Oh, Black
just got turned.
Oh, and around goes Black off into the infield.
Was that by his own teammate?
I don't know. Maybe that transition was a little more rockier than we thought.
Yes.
Caution out.
I knew something bad was going to happen when them two on the front row.
Caution.
I called
flag
it too,
flies.
didn't I? I said something bad was going to happen.
Caution flag flies is caution number 3.
I wonder if he got any damage from that wall hit he got.
Check it out for us, buddy.
Yes, he has some damage. He has 100% drive line and 100%
so
steering.
he's definitely going to have to hit this time round then.
Yes, he has
that
100
strategy
drive line
of
and
staying
100
out.
steering.
That strategy of staying out like he did is now broken. And let's see what West decides to do. His pit road will be open, I'm sure, this time by. Let's
wonder
see
what West looks like turning him.
what he decides to do. West, no damage, right side tire wear. Not really that worrisome here at Daytona.
I would say if I was Black, I would be concerned now because he's gonna have to pit and he's gonna have to be in the back of the pack with 50 laps to go, something like that. Especially away from his teammate.
West.
Or never mind, him and his teammate are gonna be in the back together.
Yeah, definitely. And so in a way it works out. Both of them were able to get a lap led as well. So that adds to the points totals that could come up. So guys, watching, didn't I say everything was spread out? Everything looked like, oh my goodness, another boring race in BRL. No.
This race is exciting and good.
And here we go again with the field bunched up. That changes things. Let's take a look at our changes.
I wonder what Gibson's gonna do.
Gibson in first place. He did not pit. He's got Hyundai behind him. Third place, Skitty Brave. Fourth place, Elmo back up in the top 4 with a chance to get up there. Dale lost a couple positions. He's now in 5th.
Wonder how fast these guys are going now.
$170. Someone was listening. Thank you, whoever was listening on the stream that's also racing. Thank you.
I was listening. I have the stream on.
Here we go. Going to ride along with Dale Jr. as the field comes to the green flag.
Yeah, your Twitch is delayed.
Yes, it is. But hey, the quality's good.
I don't like the way my voice is like on this Twitch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go as they bunch the field and get ready to go.
I think this restart's going to be a good one.
Skitty Brave been able to move up just a little bit too. He was riding in the back. Now he's moving up front. Green flags in the air. We're racing again at Daytona.
I wonder what Skinny Brave's gonna do. Sitting in
Dale
third.
Jr. getting pushed by Trayshawn pretty hard. You saw the rear end of that car step out. Now almost 3 wide as Skinny moves up yet again in position. Coleman
Here comes
dives
Skinny for
down in front
second.
of Trayshawn. Side by side racing up in front of Dale as he holds in line
And Skinny's
there
gonna get
on the
clear.
high side. Hyundai up to third, trying to hold it together. Contact being made as they are in line. Still not sorted out in the back, but pretty sorted out up front. Skinny Brave up to second. And I think Skinny smells blood in the water. He survived this far. Treshawn steps out. He says, y'all go ahead. Y'all acting crazy. Y'all go ahead. He steps out. He's going to let everyone by. He'll get back in line. Hyundai in fourth place. So top four kind of breaking away yet again. A little bit of separation there between the second pack of four. So it goes Gibson, Skinny, Coleman, Hyundai. That next pack, West, Dale, Black, and XR Aiden.
I think the second pack can make a move. They can form a line.
They're going to try to shuffle Dale to the rear. Dale goes to the back behind Black. Now he's going to try to push Black. In the meantime, up front, Gibson trying to hold off Skinny Brave.
I wonder what Skinny Brave's going to do if he gets those bumper. Oh, 54's flipping.
Oh my goodness! He is flipping!
He's
54
dying.
flipping down the racetrack.
What's his damage? Just my question. Is he out?
Wow!
He's got to be
That
out.
was insane.
He's out of
Head
this.
over here's 63% engine. He is still alive.
Oh
How?
my God.
How indeed is
How
he
is
still
he
alive?
still in here?
63% engine. It's misfiring, but it's still alive.
Oh yeah, how did you
Pit
get your
road
damage
is
thing
going to
going
be
like that?
open next time by, or as he passes, it'll be open this time by pit road open. Caution flag flies. What in the world did we just witness?
We just witnessed
Huge
somebody who
wreck.
was dying.
Huge
That's
wreck. And for West, a chaser, that was almost disaster for him and his points day. Somehow able to survive and continue running. That was amazing.
How'd you get your damage thing to be on the side of your screen like that?
So instead of going over and toggling the damage from the telemetry, I use the helmet icon.
Just do what?
I use the helmet.
Oh. Oh, and you can still have the map on.
Exactly. Pit road open this time by. It's going to allow everyone to get on the lead lap. We saw some exciting racing.
I wonder who's gonna take it.
We also saw the results of exciting racing. Let's see how this plays out now. Not too long since they pitted, and yeah, Gibson going to
Skinny Brave is gonna
trying to
stay
fake
out
it out.
with Gibson Racing and
those in the back, of course, needed to pit. That's Treshawn as well as Wes. No, Wes was going to pit. Everyone else stays out.
Yup.
So it goes Gibson, Skiddy, Coleman, Hyundai, XR, Aiden. Now, I think my eyes are going to be on this restart. My eyes are going to be on Skiddy Brave. Now, this is his opportunity. He ran in the back for a little while, got his rhythm, made sure he survived the carnage. Now he's ready. And we could tell by that restart, it wasn't no drifting to the back. He's ready. I think this restart is going to be a make or break. If he can get the lead, I think he can hold it for a substantial amount of time. And I think lead a ton of laps. and be a threat to win this race. He's got some fast cars behind him too. Coleman and Hyundai both really, really fast. Hyundai, of course, our BRL 500 winner, so he knows how to get it done. He's won earlier in our first race here in the race number 1 of the season. He's going to be lining up behind Skitty. Let's see what approach he takes. And then, of course, Dale, this is redemption time. Dale lost several positions in the past couple of restarts. And so now this is a time that Dale needs to be aggressive and get some of those spots back. It's going to be a crazy restart.
Yes, it is. We're on that 50, out of 100. Still plenty more racing to go. Plenty more wrecks.
And I know everyone's going to be scared. Every time there's a wreck, there's a potential for a DNF. We haven't had any, any chasers to DNF yet. So this is going to be, I know it's nerve-wracking for these guys. Man,
me and Dale got to talking a little bit earlier, right before we went green, about his history here. His history ain't good coming to these last 50 laps.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had another bad year in a row and went barrel rolling.
Oh, be nice.
Green flag.
Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're racing again.
Man, I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, he has a very bad history at this track. Are they 3 wide, really?
3 wide. 3 wide racing. They settled that out really quickly. Skitty Brave lost a position to Coleman. He's now on the bottom. Coleman's going to step out the block. Skitty not going to be able to do anything about that one. And now they kind of compile up against the wall now. So they got the train coming up, double file down the back stretch. And look who it is. Aiden in the 5, showing an appearance up in the top 5. Look at him, 4th place. Side by side. Ooh, that was close. Yikes, that was close. Wow. Making moves. Biggest winner out of that, Aiden. Biggest loser out of that, Dale Jr. As we got double file. It looks like someone trying to get the high side going. Black's like, I ain't having none of that. Goodbye, Aiden. He's gonna, oh no, that's Dale. Stuck on the high side up there. He's gonna head back to the back. Not what he needed at this point. Skitty Brave trying to stay up with the field. Now Black's gonna use the bottom. So now they're gonna have to figure something out as they hang together, and that once separated pack becomes one again. Here comes Coleman. Coleman in the 3 to the lead. Being pushed by Skitty Brave, the whole train on the bottom goes, and Gibson wedges himself in there in front of Wes.
I wouldn't be surprised if the 954 got in on each other's bumpers and went straight to that lead.
Coleman, your race leader. I said there was a lot of fast cars behind him. Coleman definitely one of those as he was able to wiggle and slide his way up into the lead. Skitty restarted second and is now second. And we'll see if he can figure out a way to increase that position by 1. Look at Back in Black. Nice resurgence by the 9. He's back up into the top 3.
Yes, he
is. Aiden dropped back just a little bit, and let's go on board with the 5. Nice steady line. He's just got to catch the cars in front of him. Plenty of time to do it, and they're separating from the cars behind him. So now this pack is starting to separate. And you can clearly see this top 5 is really the top 5 in speed. They've all got a lot of speed, and they're able to hang there together, and they separate from this group behind them. It looks like it's Wes. Yeah, Wes and Hyundai, as well as Dale Jr. They all are separating. Of course, Treshawn, Beloved. They continue their battle for 89th and 90th.
Why'd you say 89th?
Just because they're just not in it right now.
More like
Got on board Black. So now this top three starting to separate just a little bit. So if you're Black, what do? Do you slide back there, pick up Gibson? Or do you keep pushing?
I think he stays.
And look at these guys up there. Look at these guys up here blocking. Skinny's getting a little antsy back there. He's like, hey, bro, I got somewhere I'm going to go. You hold me up. And Coleman's like, yeah, I know.
If I'm Black in this scenario, I think I'll stay where I'm at and wait for them to make the mistake.
Absolutely. I agree 110%. And Skitty looks like he's going to have him pinned just slightly here. He's trying hard. Coleman doing a good job blocking, but all this is doing is allowing that 9 right back into the picture, just like you said. Allowing them to make a second, and then look behind them, the 38, the 5. They've worked their way back into the picture. So the blocking up ahead killed the momentum of these two drivers, slowed them down, and in the meantime, Black, kind of running solo, has allowed Gibson and the 5 right back in it. Gibson, you could say, is officially there, the 5. Play catch up. And here goes Black. Now this is going to be interesting as Black tries to put pressure on Gibson. Skinny with a quick block. And that could have been disastrous if that was ill time for both Skinny Brave and the 9. 9 already involved in one major wreck. And that could have been another game changer. Down below, and the 3 turned it hard into the wall. Let's see if that's a DNF. It is 100% engine. That's a DNF. 3 cars out. Caution is going to fly.
No, 4. I thought that was 4 out.
Caution flag flies. And Coleman is done.
That's 4 out.
Yeah.
There's 9 drivers remaining.
Tough go there, and you know what? You could sense that coming with how hard they were blocking. And I know there's going to be some comments in the chat and some frustrations. That was a racing incident that was precipitated by the blocking and the defending of that second position. But you know what really happened was Black was able to catch up, and so now Skitty had to make choices. He couldn't be completely aggressive. He had to now not only be aggressive, but defend. He had to defend what was going on behind him with Back in Black. So that was just a racing incident, and one that cost the 3 definitely a good point stay. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's racing. Racing incidents like this are gonna happen all the time.
Yeah, definitely. You look at that, Skitty Brave really had a ton of momentum. He went low, and
then he tried blocking him, and he already got under him. Boom, his car went around straight into the infield wall.
And it's a similar mistake to what happened in the 500 earlier, whereas Dale being carried out on the top of the 38.
I'll say it's a similar mistake for me hitting straight on into the turn 1 wall. So he got turned into it. My controller's disconnected.
And it's similar to what happened in the 500 earlier in that final restart, the final 2 laps of that overtime finish, where the cars behind Black had got such a big jump of momentum that they went low. Now, the same as Skitty, they went below the double yellow. So in that situation, no need to block. There's nothing they could do down below the double yellow. The 3 did not agree.
Hey, we got Black in the lead. I wonder what he's going to do.
Black in the lead. Second place is Gibson. Third place
been
Skitty Brave.
third
Fourth
place
place XR Aiden.
For those couple of laps that they made a mistake.
West rounds out your top 5. Yep, absolutely. So now let's see what happens as they prepare to go back green. Restart number 6.
I think no. 5 or 6, yeah. Honestly, I've lost count. Well, hold on. Flip, that was a caution. Mine, that was a caution. Rockets throws a caution. This one, that was a caution. Wouldn't happen with Black. Yeah, this is 6 because Black's made. Yeah, because this one just. Yeah, we're on the 6th one.
Here we go, guys. Buckle up. We still got some more racing to go.
Yes.
Green flag. Through the gears they go. Black with an excellent start. He's going to jump ahead. Skitty 3 wide.
3 wide back there for 4.
3 wide around, and then 2 wide as Skitty jumps into that hole there. Now he's going to get a run off. Treshawn is there. He's going to try to make a move. And look at West around the high side. Off and away he goes. Oh, and look at the move.
Look at Gibson. He's getting ready to move him.
Woo. Your leader, West, pushed by Hyundai from the top side. And they're going to peel off with the race lead.
I like how Black is moving from the lead to 3rd. It's crazy how 1 turn, 1 lap can change it anywhere on this. You can go from dead last to 1st.
Especially on a restart.
Yes.
And Black has got the 39 way out of shape, putting a lot of pressure on the rear bumper. And then, of course, he's getting pushed. And that's the thing on restarts. The longer you can stay connected, really the better.
Yeah.
Because you can really put pressure on the cars in front of you, force them to make mistakes, gain some positions, and then as things spread out, of course, you can sort things from there.
I wonder how Gibson's feeling. He's struggling to get around that 9. I seen that lap. He tried to get around him in 1, but it didn't happen.
Oh, no, yeah, he definitely wasn't fast enough on that restart. He just got that bum rush.
It's like he just missed a gear or something.
Yeah.
He may have, or he may have started in 3rd or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he started in 4th. He did that in my league multiple times.
Yeah, but he was going way too fast to have started in 4th gear. I just think he did not time the shifts right, and that means everything.
No, he did not. It's like he second he went, shift up second, shift, then he's in 4th, like 3 seconds. When I'm in 4th gear from that line to get in at turn 3, I'm just now about to rev out 3rd. I haven't even hit 4th yet.
64 of 100, 64 laps complete here at the Raycon Everyday Earbuds 250. We hope you are enjoying the broadcast here. If you are, please be sure to hit that follow button. And then, of course, on the YouTube side, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Turn the notifications on by hitting that bell so that any time that we go live, you will know.
Oh yeah, I got a question. Are you going to be racing it more this season?
Probably not. This was a race I had circled on my schedule to run. I didn't get a chance to run it, so I'm probably not going to run anymore this season.
Well, can I join you in the booth for the rest of the season? Because I really don't like any of the tracks that are left.
Sure. I don't mind that.
Honestly, commentating is actually really fun.
I think it is.
Yes.
I've enjoyed myself in the booth. All right, let's take you to top 5 real quick. Wes.
We got Wes.
Still your leader. Hyundai sitting second place.
Back in black.
Back in black, third. Hanging with
Gibson
that top
Racing
3. So
in
we have a
fourth.
group of 3. And then another group of 3. Gibson in 4th place, leading that group along.
Skitty Brave in 5th.
And Aiden hanging on for dear life. He's sitting 6th place.
I don't think he's hanging on for dear life. I think he's trying to keep up for dear life if he has a shot at even getting a good position here.
Someone who needs to be aggressive next restart, Dale Jr. is lost in the shuffle. Fell back to 7th. And he's got no help back there. You have to get back up to where your drivers are if he's going to have a shot at winning this thing.
I think the best position to be in right now would be that 3rd place from back in black. Let the leaders battle out. Go side by side, run each other up into the wall, make a mistake, go by them.
Yeah, but the only question is, are these guys up here content with just riding?
Or if they will.
Because if they are content with just riding right now, then that's not going to work. He's going to have to kind of push them to be more aggressive. I think right now, they're just going to ride for a while. I don't think Black's going to be able to do anything that's going to make them more aggressive, those two working together.
They are going to have to pit, and I'll say about 20 laps. 20, something like that. 20, 25, into their run.
Actually, I think they might be good to the end.
For this race?
It's 68. Yeah, so no, they will have to pit one more time.
Yeah.
Unless a caution comes out, at which point they pit, that'll be it. It'll be really close right now.
Will still pit anyway.
Oh, look at this.
Caution.
Skitty Brave getting pushed around Gibson by Aiden. Side by side, they are battling. This is a battle for 4th.
This is a very good battle
right
here. As we see Aiden trying to hang on with Skitty Brave.
Oh, Skitty almost into the wall there. Gibson right on the back.
We got another group of 3 coming up. I like how it's a group of 3, group of 3, group of 3. Group of 3 groups of 3.
Yeah, but I don't think that last group is
going to help
competitive enough to put pressure on like that first group was. Really back there, you only have really a group of 2. Bill.
Really, they don't even have a group of 2. Really, it's just like you're free for all, basically.
Yeah, oh, Skitty crossover, and here he comes. Now he's going to get that push, and he's going to go right around the 38. Off he goes, Skitty Brave pushing hard. Our defending champion, defending his championship.
Skitty Brave. Honestly, I couldn't imagine seeing Skitty Brave win the championship. In 4th
well,
right now.
imagine it, because he's done it, so.
Yes.
Now the question, can they eat up this gap that is between 3rd place and 4th, 1.8 and counting, as you see on your screen now.
Yes. This here is going to be a very, I mean, they probably could make it on fuel. They really saved. Well, no. They would have pit now. They could probably make it to the end with no overtimes.
things starting to spread out once again.
Yeah.
So
Fourth and fifth and only 2 cars. No,
right,
two.
and that's gonna kill them just a little bit unless they link up and they can stay strong and steady linked up. It's really gonna hurt their momentum.
Yes. It's gonna hurt it bad with these 3 guys up in the front.
And the worst or the biggest loser out of this is Back in Black, who has no help from behind. And these two up here just kind of cruising around. Nobody's making a move. If they link up, that's going to leave Black by himself.
Yeah. I think when it gets 10 to go, we'll see some real bump action.
Absolutely. Let's check on the guys back here in the back. Dale Jr. in 7th place. Pretty good points today, but I tell you, I know he's itching to get back up to the front and battle for that lead. He's got Treshawn behind him, and then, of course, beloved car behind him. These guys have struggled all race long to hold the line, and because of that, have cost Dale a lot of momentum. Of course, they're coming up on a driver. That's Gibson. Now, here's how this could play out. Gibson and Dale could link up, and those two drivers could actually start heading to the front. We'll see how that works out.
What do you think the best spot in this would be?
The best spot?
Yeah, to be in right now.
I mean, I think you want to be the leader. I mean, the leader or second, you know, you want to be in one of those positions, in my opinion. You definitely don't want to be back here riding along in 90th. You want to be up and out of this pack here because it's going nowhere. It's completely stalled out. And unless they can keep a solid line, look, they allow so much distance between each other through the corners. You got to close that gap up. They allow too much distance, and they can't even gain on the single car that's there in front of them. So it just shows you how much momentum they do not have. As now he catches Gibson, and now
that just says a
link
lot.
up together. Yeah.
Not being able to catch that solo car.
Back up front, Hyundai getting a little antsy.
Yeah.
And Black sitting by waiting like a vulture. Now at this point in the race, it could definitely turn into a fuel mileage race as opposed to an actual duke it out style race. Let's see how it works out. As Black starting to lose the rear end of that pack, those two cars. Hyundai West, 1.9 over third.
Yep.
Black, 4.8 over Skitty. Skitty Aiden drafting together. So that means Black is on an island right now.
Yep. He's all by himself now.
Yep, and then Gibson. And Gibson is right there drafting with Dale Jr.
Yep.
Those two trying to make a headway, and then Beloved and Trishan. So just as before, definitely something could happen that could bring out a caution. And so I personally don't feel the cautions are over yet. So stay tuned as we come up 20 to go now at the mark. So still anything can happen here at Daytona with 20 laps remaining.
Other things can happen.
So what?
A lot of things can happen. Somebody can go barrel rolling, catch a bunch of other drivers, can send them flipping.
Yeah. We have yet to see the big one, so.
I think we kind of already did see the big flip.
Well, we saw the big flip, but we hadn't seen the big one. And we know we're talking about pit roads, pit stops, leaders in the pit road, playing that pit strategy.
I think that was a bad idea in my opinion. I would have stayed out.
Back in Black takes over a race lead. Did not see that coming. Let's take a look.
I did not either. Honestly, he just surprised me. He just pulled down, pitted.
22%. 22%
I think he's gonna go for
counting.
a couple, like 2 or 3 more laps.
They can at least go, I'm guessing,
2.
5.
At least 4 laps.
7 laps. I'm rolling the dice. 5 to 7 laps they can go further on pits. But now here's the question: is it the smart thing to do? They might be able to do it, but is it the smart thing? And look at Skinny Brave up there, has caught this group. Now he's in third. But is that the smart thing to do? Is to stretch the fuel like that, knowing that those guys, you got 2 guys, fast guys, who are pitted together, and they could definitely take over the lead if you stay out too long. So let's see what happens as Trishan has pitted. He exits pit road, does it safely. 17% and counting. Let's look at XR Aiden, 16%. Yikes. And of course, let's look at Skitty, the man with the plan, and his plan is at 15%.
Black is at 16. No, 15.
Now let's see what they decide to do. Let's see if Gibson and Dale have pitted. No, Gibson even worse off with a 14%, and then Dale 13%. He's worse off. So all these guys gonna have to pit at some time. Let's see how they decide to stretch the fuel situation and what they decide to do here. They could start to try and save, stretch as long as they can. In my opinion, I think the opportunity for saving has went by the wayside for them. Let's see. Nope, not this time. They're not going to pit. Let's see if anyone else behind them chooses to go to pit road. Nope. They all sail past pit road's opening, and we'll continue on. This definitely adds some drama. And, of course, like I said, pit strategy is going to come into play here. Back in Black, though, leading very valuable laps.
Yes. Leading these very, very valuable laps could be all you need.
So true.
Being in this lead is probably the best spot right now because second place you can get loose, spin out, take out everybody behind you, and that would bend you with them.
And you know, I was thinking, and it's been done. Exit from pit road, since sometimes be tricky, and especially when you're trying to beat the other guys out.
Yes.
You know, and you can catch that apron and definitely lose control of the race car. It's been done before here in BRL, and was very, very costly. So it can definitely happen again. Will it happen again? Let's find out.
Maybe. I think it's pretty possible. I think it could be possible if we go to overtime.
And in go the leaders in the pit road. Black leads that group, and the drivers behind them that were running, they're going to take it in. And that surrenders the lead too. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Here comes Skinny Brave on exit, going to take the lead.
How did he lead him out?
Right
he came
now.
in way after him.
But as I feared, West Hyundai, your race leaders, they pitted earlier. They short pitted. So now let's see how that strategy works out. Obviously, these guys have got to get onto pit road. Oh, Skitty almost lost it there, lost the position. Aiden is there behind them. Now they got to get up to speed, get linked up, and then they have got to set sail. They're going to catch those leaders who have all that momentum. They've been linked up a while, so they're going to have to really.
3 laps, we can start bump drafting.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point who's leading the draft or not. Until they get up to the leader, they need to link and go. And let's see if they're able to accomplish that. The more cars involved in this train, the harder it is to get things going, but it is doable. They've got time, I think, coming up on about 12 to go.
Yeah.
But they're going to have
I say these next 2 laps, they need to get the order they're going to bump draft in, and then when it hits 90, start bump drafting if they have a chance.
Exactly. We know 10 to go. They are able to lock those bumpers at 10 to go.
I think a lot more things will happen then. A lot more drivers may spin.
That's true, too.
If you're leading 3-4 cars straight pushing, not letting off, it may get bad for your day.
One more lap to go before they can lock those bumpers up and push like there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
Speaking of which, it is tomorrow where I am. Then on the East Coast, this race started at 11:45 Eastern.
Yep.
It is 1:14 Eastern Standard. So welcome to Sunday for those that are tuning in live. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning.
Yes. You're very, very early Sunday morning.
Hyundai West still pulling ahead here.
Yep.
10 to go.
They're able to bump draft.
They're able to lock. Let's see if how they handle it now.
I want to go see Black and his pack that he's leading right now. See if they're gonna start bump drafting Skitty. It's Black, Skitty, and Aiden. Right behind the leaders.
Sean, I was about to say
I think if they can't figure out, if they can't get their line together, they're not gonna have a shot at catching them. Black's doing his part. Skitty and Aiden need to do their part.
They're gonna have to hold their breath as they try to get around lap traffic. Yeah. They do.
I think Skitty and Aiden need to kind of stay behind Black instead of swerving all over the track like they are. I mean, Skitty, it seems like he's trying to make a move on Black, which I think would be really stupid to do right now. Are the leaders locked up yet? No.
I don't know.
Not yet, but they're probably going to be.
Black shuffled out Skitty Brave to the point of that group, so Skitty up to third.
Oh, God.
And really, there's no time for this. I mean,
there ain't.
To be separated like that.
Get a line and go.
Right.
I think Skitty and Aiden shouldn't have kept trying to make a move on Black. They probably could have done been about a second ahead of what they are now on them.
Yeah.
Instead of spending them 2 laps trying to make moves on each other.
So right now, Wes in the driver's seat right now. Remember, this is the same Wes that was tumbling down, tumbling down the road. We got car stopped. We got a caution. We got a wreck.
Caution! Oh God!
We got a wreck on the racetrack. It looks like back in Black.
Oh no, this could be over for Black. His day's
Black
done,
car sounds good, sounds healthy. Skitty Brave, what about him?
I wonder about the other drivers that were involved and smacked them.
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
We'll check through everybody's damage list real quick.
Gibson looks.
Gibson got 7% on that engine, man.
But he doesn't look damaged. Let's see. Let's go along here. Let's look at.
I think he's the only one that got damaged.
Skitty Brave. Good.
No, Black has some transmission. He has 8% transmission.
Well, in the
he's doing
words
something
of
with
so
his transmission
many
because
drivers,
it keeps freaking shooting up. It keeps flying up, flying down.
In the word of so many drivers, this changes.
It don't wreck your car.
So what do you think? We going into overtime or not?
At this point, honestly, how they just raced that, pretty positive we may be going to overtime of a spin and a barrel roll.
BRL Infinite overtime. We were here last time we were here at Daytona, we went to overtime on a similar situation to this, and I think the big one is going to come.
And I'm going to say one thing. I'm happy I got out when I got out. I did not want to be in this mess.
Oh, man. Pit road's open this time by. Let's see who decides to take. Nobody.
Who's that sitting on the straight middle of the track?
Oh, we got a couple. Those in the back.
Oh.
Not West Gibson, it looks like. And
who's sitting in the middle of the 3? Somebody's sitting in the middle of 3.
Are they?
Yeah, it's the 1 car.
Oh, no, beloved, is he DNF?
No, he's fine. He was just, I think he was AFK or some crap.
Gotcha.
He's going fine now. He's perfectly clean. I think this racer is going to be one of the craziest ones we've had so far.
I think so too. Restart number 7.
It's all about don't miss your shifts.
Don't miss your shifts and don't give.
And start pushing.
And that's what, that's what's going to be.
Don't barrel roll.
This is great for a lot of drivers. West in the lead. How about Hyundai Aiden Dale Jr. up to 4th? He needed that rebound and back in Black.
Yes.
So important for those guys on the high side. They're going to have to get low. They have to get low quick. And in the meantime, these guys on the bottom are not going to be allowing to push. And so you can also lock bumpers. So expect that. I mean, it's going to be crazy all the way around.
I would like to say one thing about that high side. If they can keep their line straight, and keep on just straight up pushing that whole time, I think they may have a slight chance.
We're about to find out as they swing around.
God.
We got
Dale Jr. spins in front of Skitty.
We got shenanigans.
I wonder if Dale Jr. or Skitty got damage from that. I think Skitty definitely got some. Let me check. I'm going to check Skitty.
I'm going to check Dale.
Skitty's fine. They're both fine.
Dale gets back in the spot. No damage, no harm, no foul. We get ready to run. Let's get you up. Let's stay with Dale here. And we prepare to roll.
Green
Restart again.
Green. Here at the Raycon. Something. Oh God, 3 wide.
3 wide going into 1.
Black's
Contact
around.
at the 9 is around. Big wreck in the back.
Black has got some serious damage.
9 to 38 involved.
Who drives the 38?
That's Gibson. He's out. Gibson 100% engine.
DNF.
Gibson is done. Skitty Brave. The big one. Skitty Brave.
Skitty's
done.
Out. Black is still
back in black. Damage cosmetic-wise. They're going to have to replace those springs and shocks, but he's still in it. Guys, the big one just happened.
The two
and just took off. Chase
are
contenders.
Out of it. I think Skitty had a chance.
Me too. I definitely think he had a chance, and that's what happens.
His races got ruined
Daytona.
because people choose to bring it 3 wide.
But you know what? At this point in the race, you got to. You got to go.
Now you see why I'm happy I got out
push.
on the first lap?
You got to push. Pit road open this time, and we have Black that's going down fixing damage.
I'm glad I ain't involved in this. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have barreled into the catch fence by now. You could have count my day over.
I don't know, man. You know, you never know till you get out there. That's the thing. You don't know. You could have been the one leading the race. You don't know.
Here's the thing. I'll be the one leading the race. My luck, he comes in, gets under my quarter panel, he just straight dumps me. Especially if Black gets behind me. That's happening to me. Black gets behind me, I'm dead.
I
raced with
know
him
the feeling.
In multiple leagues. I bled some races in my league. He gets under your quarter panel, you're done. You're dead. Just put it that way. Basically, your race is done if it's on the white flag.
His race was almost done. They're double fouling as they're prepared to restart. Now Black's got to come from
we did Charlotte
the back.
One time. You know how Tony Stewart parked it on the wall at Sonoma that one year? Like I was rear and got put on the tires. You know the first turn at the Roval? He got my rear end stuck on that.
All right, let's look at our lineup. Wes is in first place in full control. He's got Dale behind him. That's third place. Second place.
I thought Dale was out.
No, second place is the 5, and that is XR Aiden. I hadn't talked a whole lot about him, but he is definitely in a position where he could possibly win this thing. Now, it is still in regulation, no overtime yet.
I think there's going to be one with how that restart went. If that happens the same way,
if they stay tight, and side by side, I definitely feel another one. Here we go. It's all take from here, boys.
2 laps
Green
to
flag.
go. Oh, God. I should be nervous. Oh, God. Look at Black. He just came from 7th to 5th.
3 wide in the middle. And that almost didn't work. Wow. What a move. In the meantime, Dale's up to second place. Black up to third.
Here comes Black.
Aiden drifted
I think Black's going to make a move on him if he gets the opportunity.
Quite possibly. Let's see. Back in Black, riding third. He's going to have Hyundai pushing
I think Dale will make a move too.
Dale's going to need help. He's not going to be able to do it by himself. So let's see if that pack behind him can catch up a little bit. In the meantime, Aiden lost his way. Treshawn's going to try and lead that pack back up to the front. Nope, 2 to go. 2 to go.
Oh, yeah, 2 to go. I'm stupid. I forgot. They go to 101. Next time by is going to be...
Next time by is going to be white flag.
Here we go.
Or will it be overtime? Let's see. If that front pack has caught the middle pack has caught the front pack, Dale's going to be right there behind him. Going to be the pusher. Let's see if Dale can get it done.
Oh, caution's
out. We got
out.
spin and a wreck. Spin and a wreck, Trayshawn. 3 cars. That's going to be a caution. And a wrecking up front.
Trayshawn's out. His engine's at 100%. He's out.
We're going into overtime.
Aiden
with 100%.
Aiden's out too.
And Aiden is out.
Beloved's out. Yeah, Beloved's
3
out.
3 cars involved in that.
And another
big one.
Beloved, Aiden, and I don't know how to say his name properly. They're all out. And
Treshawn. All of them out. That's going to bring out yet another caution. We're going into OT.
No, now I would like to be in here because I guarantee a 4th place if I was in it.
Exactly. Good points today if you were in it.
I don't think Aiden's
guys, I
leaving.
told you guys that it was going to be
I'm pretty sure
like
the 5th Trayshawn, he's fixing his car. He's going back to race.
No, well, he'll be disqualified if he goes back. So
yeah, he's driving back on the field.
That's fine. He's not counting laps. He'll be disqualified. He's not allowed.
I just want to make sure I was correct on that. So I'm gonna take a clip and look at it real quick.
Yeah, he had 100% engine.
Yeah, he's
Treshawn, that whole group, Treshawn, Aiden, Beloved, all 100% engine.
Who's the host of the race? I can message you. Aiden just messaged me. 5-car DNF in 6.
All right,
I'm gonna say 45's out.
Pit road's open this time.
Yeah,
Let's
45's
see.
out.
Let's see what happens. You mean 54? Or West?
No, the 45.
West
the 45,
is good.
he pitted and now he's going back to race and he had 100%.
There's no... Oh, Treshawn. Yeah, I know. I know. It's going to be addressed. Don't worry about it. We're going to focus here on the stream.
Oh, wait, you guaranteed 3rd now. You guaranteed 3rd.
Yeah. That's why I have officials. The officials are going to take care of it. The officials are going to handle that. Yep. So we know Treshawn is out. Laps are not going to be calculated. So that's going to leave 4 drivers fighting for this win. 4, West.
Oh, yeah, West, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure real quick that he is out.
Well, just don't mention anything about it. Just go ahead and move on. Going into overtime, guys. Of course, how it works is a green-white checker. Overtime. If the white flag comes out, then it will be white flag.
3 are all out.
No more cautions.
Them 3 are all out of it.
Okay, we got it. There's no need to get hung up on that. We know that they're out, that he's out. So then, the penalty is just that he doesn't get counted for anything. It's a DNF.
So he basically gets dead last, like behind me last?
He gets DNF points. And I'll describe that later. We're getting ready to get this restart underway. Guys, it's overtime here in the BRL series. Getting ready to approach the start-finish line.
We got black on the outside.
Here we go. Overtime racing. Greens in the air. And Gibson, Hyundai taking advantage jumps ahead. This is how he won last time we were here in the 500, and here he is jumping ahead again.
White flag.
Black all over him. West trying to figure out his way up. Gibson is not in it.
So if we hit the white flag, no more cautions?
No more cautions. At the white flag, and here's Black gonna dive underneath. This is where Black could actually get it done. Black around on the inside.
White flag. In here, no more cautions.
White flag, no more cautions. Hyundai actually.
Who's gonna win it?
Hyundai's got help on the outside with a draft.
We see the 54. He's gonna push the 9. Is he gonna try to make a move?
Pushing on the bottom. West trying to figure out which way to go. Hard shoves. No take or no give. It's all take. 39 into the wall. This could be Black's to lose.
Nice.
West.
Black could finally win.
Shot. The block. The block on the inside. Here comes West to the line. Side by side. West steals it from Black.
Tough day for Black. Coming to the line, West takes it.
What a race. What a conclusion.
Yeah.
Several big ones. And Black comes out second best.
I bet he's mad in that car right now.
And I mean, I don't know why, because you can't do better. You can't do better than that. I mean, he did everything he could, and it just
Is he going to a burnout?
Right now, they're gonna hold tight so I can get the running order. They're gonna line up in a single file line so I can get the running order. And so after Hyundai, Treshawn's not counted. That's going to give me Dale Jr. in 4th in the 88. So a good run, good finish by Dale. I thought Gibson. No, Gibson's out. Good finish by Dale. Huh?
Dale didn't DNF.
No. All right, let's get underway with some post-race comments here in interviews, and let's talk to, first of all, Hyundai and see his comments on everything.
Yeah.
What a finish that was. Hyundai quickly joins. I appreciate that. Yo, what a finish, man. I know that race was up and down quite a bit, but take us through that overtime. Yeah, absolutely. Now, let me ask you, as the race, kind of towards the end of the race, right before the cautions that bunched everybody up, I think you guys had just pitted. Did you expect Yeah, it definitely changed the culture of this race, for sure. Man, we appreciate you. What a show you guys put on. We appreciate that. And, of course, as usual, who you got to thank? Oh, shit. Absolutely. Man, we'll get you out of here on that one. Thanks a lot, man. That was Wes in the number 39. Awesome.
Do you want me to
we
get Wesley in
that.
here?
No, we're gonna do Black next.
Oh, I can get him in. I invited him.
Next, we're gonna invite Back in Black.
I already did. This is one of the good things about being in the booth. You get to see these crazy finishes you wouldn't get to see if you were in the back of the pack.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I invited him. I don't know why he's not joining.
There's Black. We have with us Back in Black. We're gonna let Wilder do the interview here.
Hi.
Howdy. How you doing?
How do you feel to lose a race like that?
It's hard. Time to go get them at the circuit that I do not like when you have to go through a tunnel.
Talk me through your thought process through those final 2 turns.
I should have stayed low and let him fake me high and just blocked his whole bumper off. But congratulations to the 54. I'll just go get him at Reno. Now the bumper's coming out because they destroyed my Daytona car. Now the bumper is getting ready to come out. Game time is over. It's time to go. Final 4 time.
Black, what were your thoughts? Sorry.
How do you feel about being involved in that one caution towards the end of the race and then coming back and winning, almost?
Yeah, almost winning. I didn't believe it, but once I got behind everybody and Hyundai left the bottom open, I got beside him, and then I said, I might have a chance here. I really might have a chance here. Because once 10 to go, we're allowed to bumper lock. It means we're allowed to lock up and go. Me and Hyundai, you've seen how fast we was going up and down west. If we'd have got around them two, there was nobody separating us. It was going to be between me and the 39. But I'm completely broke right now. No, I got a whole suspension that's going on my right front.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
But guess what? Just for giggles.
I'm gonna get you about to burn out.
Well, while you preparing to do that burnout, Black, we'll get you out of here. Who you got to thank?
DuPont, Nicorette, Pepsi, GMS Chevrolet. I know I didn't have the other sponsorship on the car this weekend. It's probably what cost me. Happy Harvick. But it'll be back up. It'll be back up, you know.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Nice seeing you.
That was Back in Black. Second place finish. Heartbreak.
Yes, and, very heartbreaking.
But
I'll get Wes.
We will now talk to the driver that was able to get it done. And that is Wes.
I invited him.
And I mean, in dramatic fashion, the 54 is back in victory lane. The joke is on Black. I'm telling you something. Wes, take us through those last couple laps, bro.
Man, well, just that finish, I only have 3 words for that. Oh my God. But,
I think you sure plays jokes on you with "Oh my God."
You know, the caution before, I think Jody got in the Dale and he put him into me, and that kind of caused the caution. So we racked him up, you know, pitted, all that. Since we racked him up, we went, and you know, I was actually trying to work with Hyundai. Figured I owed it to him after racing like crap all season, and you know, they got side by side. He couldn't clear, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna try and go for this myself. And so I kept on juking back and forth, leaving the car, and you know, Jody left that bottom side open, and oh my God.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I asked Hyundai the same thing. I want to get your take on this. What were your thoughts right before that caution came out that kind of bunched the field? We noticed that you guys short pitted. Were you guys prepared for this thing to go green? Did you expect it to go green all the way? Or was this just a strategy just to get ahead for when the next caution came out?
Well, I came up with that strategy to where me and Hyundai could have a sizable gap so that Jody and whoever was pushing him, like Aiden, couldn't catch us, and it would be a battle between us. And well, that didn't work out that way, but it could have, and it could have been a spread out finish. But I think this is a way better finish than two cars versus how 5 seconds back to the other pack. So I'm not complaining. I got the win. I got the transfer. So we're gonna go to the Final Four and we're gonna try and win this thing.
Absolutely, man. Well, it's nice to see that 54 back in victory lane. Paint would be proud if he was here. Who you got to thank?
This one's out the paint, man. I've always tried to make my race style like his and be as fast as him. I may wear the number, but I'm a different driver. I struggled for a few seasons, and now I'm really starting to catch that break. I'm always grinding to see what extra inch I can push to make the car go faster. Thanks to you, Cook, for hosting a league and capturing that moment, because that one's going everywhere. You might see that somewhere, but I'm at a loss for that finish.
That was one of the best finishes. That is actually the third best finish in BRL and the second closest. You won by a front nose.
I thought I passed below the yellow, honestly, so I was expecting it to get called back.
Yeah, that was an awesome run. Congratulations on the win. And like you said, the transfer, you are going to the Final Four. We will see you at Homestead.
I'll see you there.
All right, man. That was Wes, our race winner. He transferred, and an awesome run. So excellent race for the Raycon Everyday Earbuds 250. Be sure to get you a pair if you do not have one. You will not regret it. The best earbuds you can buy on the market, and a bang for your buck too. Not super expensive either. So Wilder, thanks for joining me up here. What were your thoughts on the overall race?
For my first booth race, it was probably one of the best races I've ever seen. I mean, this finish, well, it was just crazy, man. I've never seen nothing like it.
It was awesome. This race had everything. It had long green flag runs.
It had long runs. It had short runs. It had two big ones. Going dying almost.
And it had a photo overtime finish. It was awesome in every way. And we hope that you enjoy it. Again, if you are tuning in or preparing to tune out, I should say, be sure, if you're not, to become a follower of Twitch Monster 27. Be sure to catch us also on the YouTube side of things, Stream Monster 27. And of course, a link will be in the description below on how you can get your hands on the latest Raycon Everyday Earbuds. This has been Wilder and Sam Cook here in the Twitch Monster TV booth. If you're on the East Coast, West Coast, or anywhere in between, we hope that you have a good night.
Yes.